Ah, Brown Mountain Lights. Of course. Here is a more detailed and atmospheric version of the text, expanding on the chilling core of the legend to create a richer, more immersive narrative. The Demon of Brown Mountain. Would you follow the lights, the whispers of the mountain? Deep within the ancient, mist-shrouded peaks of North Carolina, where the very bones of the earth seem old and weary, a chilling mystery endures. It is a story that lives not in books, but in the hushed tones of locals and the wide-eyed accounts of travelers. For over a century, tales have been whispered of strange, ethereal lights that awaken when the sun bleeds out behind the ridges. These are the Brown Mountain Lights, a phenomenon that stubbornly defies the neat boxes of scientific explanation. They manifest as silent, glowing orbs, untethered to any source. Sometimes they burn with the soft, clean light of a distant star, sometimes with the warm, flickering amber of a dying hearth, and sometimes with a ghostly, corpse-blue flame. They drift silently, with an unnerving purpose, above the dark, tangled slopes of the forest. Their silent, nightly pilgrimage has not only baffled generations, but has woven itself into the very soul of the Appalachian landscape, becoming as much a part of the mountain as the granite and the pines. They are a chilling testament to the vast, untamed wilderness, and a persistent flicker in the profound darkness of the unknown. Explanations and echoes. When faced with the inexplicable, humanity scrambles for the comfort of reason. For the Brown Mountain Lights, some have offered simple, almost dismissive, earthly origins. Perhaps they argue it is merely swamp gas, the foul breath of the bogs, igniting in the humid mountain air. Others propose complex atmospheric anomalies, suggesting the lights are nothing more than strange refractions of distant headlights from a highway miles away, or the phantom signals of a long-forgotten train. These are the rationalizations, the attempts to cage a wild spirit with the iron bars of logic. But the mountains hold older, darker secrets, and the local lore whispers of something far more sinister that lurks within the perpetual fog. These are not just tricks of the light, they are something else. Ancient Cherokee stories speak not of gas or reflections, but of the tormented spirits of warriors slain in a fierce, forgotten battle. The lights, they say, are the spectral lanterns of these fallen souls, their ghostly patrols, an eternal search for lost loved ones, their sorrow a palpable weight in the air. Even more unsettling are the whispers of visitors from other worlds, of entities not born of this earth. Some believe the lights are their silent, surveying craft. Others their inscrutable probes gathering data from the shadows. Few even theorize that the lights are their very essence, intelligent and utterly alien. These tales are not just folklore, they are warnings. They speak of a presence that transcends our understanding, suggesting that the lights are not merely seen, profoundly felt. Cold, intelligent gaze from the heart of the night. The deceptive allure. To witness the Brown Mountain Lights is to feel an unsettling pull, a deceptive allure that transcends mere curiosity. They are not a spectacle to be admired from a safe, detached distance. They are a siren's call, a silent, mesmerizing invitation into the mountain's deepest, darkest embrace. They do not flicker erratically like a campfire or a faulty bulb. Instead, they drift with an unnerving slowness, a deliberate, almost conscious grace that seems to mock the randomness of nature. They glide, they hover, they float, as if patiently observing their domain and everything within it. On rare, terrifying occasions, a single light will detach from its brethren and drift towards a person, a lone hiker frozen on a trail, or a curious observer parked on a desolate overlook. This is not a welcoming gesture. It is a chilling test, a silent promise of something more, something terrible. It is this deliberate, intelligent movement that elevates the legend beyond a simple ghost story into the realm of active, predatory horror. It suggests a conscious entity, something that can choose to interact, to single you out from the darkness. Herein lies the true terror. The lights are not random occurrences, they are lures. They are the phosphorescent anglers of the Appalachian abyss, drawing their victims into a perilous embrace, a silent, beautiful trap set in the heart of the wilderness. They beckon, they entice, they promise a glimpse into the profound unknown. But what they offer is not enlightenment, but a descent into something far more primal. They are the eyes of the mountain itself, watching, waiting, and hungry. The mountain's embrace. What happens to those who succumb to the light's silent, hypnotic invitation? What becomes of the souls drawn by that ethereal glow, who take that first fateful step off the beaten path? They venture into the oppressive darkness, following the shimmering orbs deeper and deeper into the ancient, labyrinthine woods, leaving the world of logic and light far behind. Some, the lucky ones, eventually return. They do not come back whole. They are haunted, their eyes holding a distant, profound unease that never quite fades. They speak in low, trembling voices of unseen figures stalking them from the shadows, of a pervasive, crushing sense of being watched from all sides. They murmur about dark, unnatural shapes moving just beyond the periphery of their vision. Things that were too tall, too thin, or moved in ways that were fundamentally wrong. They describe a cold, internal dread that settled deep in their bones, a feeling of being utterly alone, yet profoundly, terrifyingly observed. The mountain leaves an indelible, invisible scar upon them. But the ultimate peril is far more absolute. Some who follow the lights are never seen again. They are swallowed whole by the mountain's secrets, their disappearances becoming another thin, chilling layer to the legend. Their stories become the most potent, cautionary tales, whispered around campfires to wide-eyed listeners. They serve as a stark reminder of the mountain's power, its ability to claim those who dare to trespass too deeply into its mysteries. The wilderness holds its own grim justice. The mountain keeps its secrets close, and those who vanish become one of them, their fates forever intertwined with the enigmatic, dancing lights. The unanswered question. This is the crux of the legend's enduring power, the terrible question that echoes in the suffocating silence of the Appalachian night. When faced with those silent, glowing orbs, knowing the stories and the disappearances, would you dare to follow? Or would you turn and run, praying you are fast enough before the mountain decides to take you too? It is a question that forces you to confront the fragile boundary between your curiosity and your fear. The shadows of these mountains hold secrets best left buried, secrets that can and will consume the unwary. The brown mountain lights are more than just a phenomenon. They are a test, a silent challenge from an ancient, unknowable power. They ask if you are willing to wager your sanity, your life, for a single glimpse into the forbidden. The mountain waits, patient and eternal, and the lights continue their silent, mesmerizing dance. They are a constant, chilling reminder that some things in this world are beyond our grasp, beyond our understanding. And perhaps that is how they should remain. So, the next time you find yourself on a dark road, beneath a vast, starless sky, remember the whispers of Brown Mountain. Remember the lights and the chilling, personal question they pose. Would you follow?